The Brita Metro is a 6-cup water filter pitcher featuring the NSF-certified standard filter, which can remove chlorine to improve water quality while having an impressive flow rate. The pitcher is lightweight and compact, though there is quite some room for improvement in its design. Welcome to the ShouldIT Water Filter Series. Hello, my name is Anh Ngo. Welcome back to another video in the ShouldIT Water Filter Series. This time, we are going to review the tiny Brita Metro water filter pitcher. We're going to discuss its effectiveness in removing chlorine and improving water taste and odor, as well as the flow rate. We will also assess the good and the bad in its design, ease of use, convenience features, and make a conclusion on who should or should not buy it. How we test. Let's face it, there are tons of water filter pitchers out there and it can be pretty overwhelming to choose one. That's why we test every single pitcher using the same test and rating standards, focusing on 3 main areas: performance, design, and usability. For performance, we look at how well the pitcher removes chlorine, how the water tastes, and of course the flow rate. When it comes to design, we check out the filter and filter case to see if they are secure and built to last. We also consider the convenience features, the overall design and materials, and how comfortable the handle is, among other things. As for usability, it's all about how easy and safe it is to put the parts together, take them apart for cleaning, and replace the filter. Plus, we look at how convenient it is to refill and pour water. We have detailed descriptions of how we test and rate water filter pitchers. You can search for "How should it test water filter pitchers" to find out more. First glance. First, a quick look at the Brita Metro water filter pitcher. This is a 6-cup pitcher which holds a total of 48 ounces of water. It is very small in size. It measures 9.4 inches in depth, 4.3 inches in width, and 9.4 inches in height, and weighs a meager 21 ounces. Its lid has a small door that you can open up for refilling. The lid also has an LED light for indicating the filter life. It uses the standard filter, which is certified to remove chlorine and several other heavy metals. It also works with the long last or the elite filter. Chlorine reduction. The Brita Metro features the Brita standard filter, which is one of the oldest and most popular Brita filter cartridges, and it works. In our chlorine reduction test, it managed to reduce the chlorine in the test water from over 10 milligrams per liter down to just 1 milligrams per liter. With this result, be assured that it will have no problem handling your tap water, which typically contains less than 4 milligrams per liter of chlorine. The Metro got 8 points out of 10 in this test. Flow rate. As you can see, the Brita standard filter offers excellent flow rate. It took only 1.5 minutes to handle a full reservoir, and so it got 10 out of 10 for flow rate. This is twice faster than a new Brita filter generation, which is the Maxtra Plus. All in all, the Brita Metro got a great performance score of 8.9 out of 10. Taste test. We had 3 testers take a sip of the water after filtering with the Metro, and all 3 of them loved that the water was crisp and bland. They gave it 9.3 out of 10 for taste. Design. As you can see, the Brita Metro is very modest in size. However, the plastic feels thick and durable, and it's BPA-free, so similar to other Brita pitchers. The design looks neat, slim, and perhaps a little boring, though it maybe look more interesting in red or blue, which are the two other color options. On the other Brita pictures, you can see that the handle is usually part of the picture's body, but on the Metro, it is a separate part that attaches to the picture. Here it can look a little thin, however, it is very secure and easy to hold. The Brita Metro comes with this lid that opens up so you can refill. The lid can be a little awkward to hold here, but that's not a deal breaker. It has a filter life indicator here that works with both the standard and the long-last or elite filter. Because of its small size, it can fit comfortably in a fridge door or a cool compartment and doesn't take up a lot of space. We've had this filter in our lab for quite a while, but we never experienced clogging or clumping, which sometimes happens with other filters. But sometimes there's these tiny little particles of what looks like filter materials that leak into the water, which is probably safe, but shouldn't be there. The filter has this trench here, and you have to align it with the ridge inside the funnel, otherwise it won't fit in. But other than that, it's very easy to install and replace. For all these features, we gave the Brita Metro 7.3 out of 10 for design. Usability. The Brita Metro doesn't have any complicated parts. However, putting it together and taking it apart is not as smooth as other Brita models, such as the Brita style. When removing the parts, you start from the lid here, followed by the filter piece. But the reservoir has no grippy parts, so it's a hit or miss. Putting it back together is easier, but personally, I wish that there were some silicone ring or something around the rim here to make it a little less noisy. Because the opening here is quite big, refilling is easy, and you can hold it in one hand while refilling too. But the reservoir is a few times smaller than the filtered water container here, so you have to refill a couple times to fill up the whole pitcher. Because it is so small but not too tall for its size, pouring water from the Metro is a piece of cake. There is no spout cover, so on one hand you have better control of the flow, but of course that also means that you lose some of the protection here because dust or small insects can get in through the spout. Many Brita pitchers are dishwasher safe, however, the Metro is not one of them. Hand cleaning the pitcher is easy, but it has this long and small funnel here that will need a sponge stick. Remember not to clean it with a hard brush because that can cause scratches on the plastic body. The Brita Metro got a total usability score of 8.3 out of 10. Verdict. The Brita Metro fared very well in our performance tests. It is effective in reducing chlorine, and we were very happy with the quick flow rate. The design is not very pretty, but reliable. The Metro is rather easy to use too, even though it is slightly more challenging to take it apart compared to other Brita models. We gave the Brita Metro water filter pitcher an overall score of 8.4 out of 10. We think it might be a good choice for small households with 1 to 3 people. And that's it for this review video. If you want to find more information about the Brita Metro or other pitchers, try Googling our ShouldIT Water Filter Series. Please give us a like if you found our review helpful, and subscribe and donate to support our work. Thanks for watching ShouldIT, and we'll see you in the next one.